Back home for West Virginia women's basketball, we're here with head coach Mark Kellogg as the Mountaineers get ready for Houston on Wednesday. First big road trip of the season, the Big 12 for your team. In the books, split it, and we got Houston coming up. What did you learn from your team in that road trip?
Well, I like the bounce back, I guess. We were really disappointed after the Iowa State loss to have that 19-point lead in the third quarter and not figure out how to close it. So, yeah, we were hurt. We were disappointed. Stayed on the road. It was nice to get out of Ames in that cold weather to get down to Orlando. But I really liked the response. I thought we prepared for the next one the right way. And then really after halftime, I guess even more so than the way we started the game, I thought the response in the third quarter was really good. And Jordan kind of got hurt a little bit, so JJ had the ball in her hands, and the kid took over and did what we really needed her to do, and we got the big lead going into the fourth, and then found a way to win a road Big 12 game again, and those are gold. So, yeah, to split the road trip is okay.
JJ gets 1,000 points in that victory. She scored 21 points against UCF. But you talked about it. Her performance in that third quarter, super special, and a player that's been super special for West Virginia throughout her career. What jump do you think she has made the most this year coming into the season?
Well, I think probably in every area, to be honest. I think she was, around 14.5 points a game this year, and she's bumped that up to 19-ish, somewhere in that, that area. We've challenged her to lead a little bit more. She's naturally an unassuming star or leader, so just trying to get her to talk a little bit more and really just lead, and some of that can be by example too, but just take over when it's time to take over. But she's a great teammate at the same time. Her steals are up. She's becoming a better defensive player as long as we can keep her out of foul trouble. She's a complete player on both ends, and as the leader, you can't ask for much more.
We're familiar with Cincinnati. You go there this coming Saturday on the road, but Houston, a new opponent in the Big 12. So what do they look like?
Yeah, so it's a team I'm familiar with because we were just about 2 hours from Houston, and I've played them several times when I was at SFA. But they turn people over a ton, so it's really similar. They're led by their two guards. Lead them in scoring. They're high turnover. They're going to pressure you, press you, and really get after you and make you uncomfortable if they can. And so it will be on us to kind of slow our minds a little bit as they're trying to speed us up. Just make sure we slow down, get the right people, the right shots at the right time. And I think if we'll do that, we'll be okay. And they're coming here, and it's cold and snowy, and maybe the travel won't be so easy, and maybe we'll have a good crowd too to welcome them to Morgantown.
Yep, nice to have the Mountaineers back home. Wednesday, 7 o'clock. We'll have pregame at 6:45 on MSN. For Coach Kellogg, I'm Andrew Caridi. This West Virginia University women's basketball playbook has been brought to us by WVU Medicine.